He said the N-word before we kick him in the head.
Hard kick to the back of the head that Greg Medina has no idea is coming.
I was listening to the class in my earbuds, and normally I don't do that, but this day I decided to, and felt a sharp kick behind my head. I saw the kids off in the distance, didn't really pay much attention to them.
Take a close look at this video.
I saw the kids off in the distance. I didn't really pay any attention or much attention to them. You know me, people. I don't like victim blaming, but sometimes I'm compelled to victim blame. You saw them. Now, look, personally, I don't know what he could have done here. I guess he could have gotten out of the jacuzzi. It's very hard because he has his phone there, which they, of course, steal from him. You can't secure your phone. You're in the jacuzzi. Maybe you could pick it up with your hand and you'll be holding it, but then they'll just take it from you. I would assume getting up, maybe moving to where you're looking at them now. Maybe look at them and let them know you are watching them. And have the phone like, yeah, two. No, just walked in. Like, say shit like that. Do something instead of sitting there like the vulnerable target you ended up being. I saw them, but I didn't think much of it. Well, you better think much of it. Profile the shit out of these thugs whenever they're near you. Okay? Continue.
Greg is sitting in the jacuzzi at the Creekside Village Apartments in San Bernardino Friday night. On the other side of the pool are two suspects. The person with the white shirt appears to tie his shoe before they walk toward him.
Yeah, got to make it tight before you kick him in the head.
Greg and runs. You see the other person reach down. Greg says he stole his phone, which was resting on the concrete. He tracked his phone to a neighboring apartment complex and also contacted police.
Being that it's a nice sized complex with about 30, 40 units, they couldn't track it down to a single unit.
It had been a long week. Greg works as a chef to feed the unhoused for Lutheran Social Services, a nonprofit organization that has a location.
There you go. He's saving the world. He works with the unhoused. He cooks for the unhoused. So he's probably one of these liberal guys that everyone deserves a break, and they fall through the cracks, and they're good people, and then he gets a fucking sneaker upside his head and gets his shit stolen, and he'll still be like, oh, forgiveness is divine. Enough. He's a professional victim. Roll them.
In San Bernardino.
An average morning, I serve about 70, 75 men. And I start at 5 a.m. And I usually end about 1, 2 o'clock.
He went to the emergency room and learned he had a concussion. But because he's the only parent that provides for his 12-year-old daughter, he says taking a day off was all he really could do, despite not feeling well. He's hoping someone will recognize these two suspects who police say could face assault with a deadly weapon and robbery, both felony charges.
If they're willing to do that to me as a 48-year-old grown man, what are they going to do with the senior citizen that's in there? What are they going to do with someone that's
You might as well be a senior citizen.
Canceled services to his phone. Meantime, San Bernardino police say they are investigating.
I don't hate them. I forgive them. I don't wish any bad on anybody. However, I do feel that they need to be held accountable. And especially as a parent.
Especially the parent. Probably right there. Well, update, the parent or parents saw that story and did turn in their kids. So a little flicker of light at the end of the tunnel. I think it's because everyone knew who these fucking two thugs were. By the time the parents said, you better turn yourself in, it was already to the point where it's like, oh, they're going to be arrested tomorrow. So I don't think it was the parents are so good that the kids could have gotten away with it, but they told them to turn themselves in. They were ready to be arrested anyway. And, what would they have done if the guy got knocked out? They kick him in the head. He's unconscious. He's in the water. He's dead. You think one of those two pieces of shit would be like, oh, damn, we got to save that white motherfucker? No, they'd run off with his phone and shit, and he'd be dead, and now they'd be facing murder charges. But then they'd say it was self-defense. He said the N-word before we kick him in the head. Oh, God. There we are, people.